Guys, after being inspired by a few videos on how to make a DIY smoke machine to check vacuum leaks, I tried the one with the sock in a in a glass jar and with a soldering iron to heat it up and pump the smoke through the engine. And I found that it works kind of, but my sock or whatever cotton material I put in there always ends up burning, no matter how much oil I put in there. And another thing is that it smells horribly bad, and you need power outlet to power the soldering iron. So me being a vapor, I always try to use one of my e-cigs to blow smoke through the engine, to blow vapor through the engine. Now that doesn't really work unless you have a way to pump it through, because blowing it with your mouth, it is not ideal. You cannot generate enough pressure to push it through. So what I was thinking after trying the sock in a jar DIY smoke machine, let's call it model, I had this idea when I was using the a pump that I use for taking my oil out. I changed my engine oil using this pump, so that way I don't have to open any drainage plugs on the oil pan. So I just use this pump and I basically suck out all the oil through the dipstick. Now the way this pump works, and it's quite cheap. I don't know, it's like $8 or something like that. It has an inlet port and an outlet port. That's how it works. It's a very simple device. It's made of plastic, and I find it to work quite efficiently. So what I did was, I just bought the pump right now, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, it's all connected now, so I won't be taking it apart. And you can see we have a hose coming out of it. This is the outlet and this is the inlet. Now here I have my vape machine, vape box, yeah, my e-cig basically. And when I pump this up, I do apologize for the quality of the video, but I don't have any tripod or anyone to hold this for me. But as I pump this through, it will act like your own mouth. So basically it will suck the vapor through the tank, push it all the way through. I have this hose connected, and it goes into this surgical glove, which I pulled over the intake boot. Obviously you remove the air sensor, and it's connected to the engine. In this case it's a M50 B25 TU BMW engine, and I made sure to keep the throttle plate open. Yeah, that way the vapor can go through it easier. Now the advantage over the socket in a jar model is obviously you don't need a power outlet. You can use the batteries in your vape mod, and also you can adjust the temperature and wattage and so on. So basically you can fine-tune it a little bit to produce more or less vapor. Obviously more is better, I believe. And it's a lot cleaner. It smells a lot better than what you would put in the jar. You don't have anything burning, no cotton catching fire and so on. So I will just demonstrate how this works, but as I said, I cannot really show you. I cannot hold the phone while I do it, but just bear with me. Now, as you can hopefully see, I disconnected the vacuum line from the hold on there for a second, from the fuel pressure regulator, and I'm not sure if you can see it in this light, but the vapor does come out. Let me just try it once more. Yeah, you can hopefully see it. And now I disconnected this for just so I can show you that it does indeed work. So if you do have a vape mod, especially with one where you can adjust voltage at least, and you do have a vape tank, all you have to do is get this pump for like $8 and you have yourself a DIY smoke machine. Now the only problem is that the vapor from the e-cig vanishes quite quickly. It disperses in the air pretty fast compared to something like a mineral oil. So what I will try next is use a different kind of oil. I won't be using e-juice, or maybe I can add some kind of a dye to it. But yeah, so far I think it works pretty good.